Whoa, whoa, it worked. Oh, I'm on. Oh my gosh. Hey, are we working? Can you guys see me? If it's working, comment. If it's working, say something. Everyone say something. Okay, okay. I think we're good. Oh my word. Okay, so the problem with YouTube is it's showing up backwards. That kind of stinks. Well, okay. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so sorry. That was such a pain. All right, well, all I can say is it said it wasn't connecting, and then finally it said it could connect. So there you go. But for those of you who are just joining on YouTube, super sorry about that. Most people, I think, move over to Insta already. So there's still some of us on. There's still some of us on it. But yeah, it is coming in. It is coming in backwards on YouTube. So I tested it, and I thought I got it to come in the right way, but it's coming in backwards. So all I can say is I'm sorry. So I'm gonna read it for you YouTubers. I'm gonna read it up at the top, and then I'm gonna point at the answers. Okay, that way you can see the ones. Okay, we got it. Oh, they're saying it's not backwards. Perfect. That's great. Okay, good stuff. Instagram, are you guys ready? Welcome everybody to our Rock 707 live stream. We are finally going. I am so sorry that took forever. Yeah, YouTube was just being super annoying. So we're on, we're ready to go. We're ready to play Kahoot. We got 9 questions. All right, guys. I'm gonna turn this volume down for a sec so we can. I'm not like so that way you can hear me. Come on. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get going. We got 9 questions. These are trivia questions, and basically, if you've ever played Kahoot before, the goal is that you guys have the stream on one thing, and then you're playing the game on on another device. So hopefully you can maybe band together as a family, or if you just want to play against your siblings and you have enough devices, then you can do that too. We have there's 89 players, and most of them are some variation of duck. So thanks, guys. You're really nice to me, so I appreciate that. But anyway, for the record, that was totally not me. That was YouTube, okay? Because I definitely did it last week with no problem, and it wasn't working this week. So we're gonna get going on this. Just a quick note about the trivia. This trivia is going to be difficult to Google, okay? Some of them might be a little bit easier than others, but what I've done is I've intentionally worded these questions so that even if you do try to Google them, you're gonna be docked for points because you're gonna be doing it slower than because you're gonna be doing it slow. Because the way Kahoot works is you get points for getting it correct, but also for being timely. All right, so you got to be correct and timely at the same time, and you got to make sure you do that right. So if you do want to Google and cheat, I guess I can't stop you because I'm not looking at you. But first of all, know that you're a cheater for trying. Second of all, know that you're probably not going to win anyway. All right, so this is about real, legitimate test of brain power. You got it? We good? All right, cool. We are going to get going here. Boom. I'm excited. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit so I can kind of get in the zone for it. Okay, this is our Winter Blast recap video. We're going to have our Winter Blast recap video, our 707 Winter Retreat recap video on the YouTube. All right, so on our YouTube channel. So check that out if you guys want to watch it. All right, cool. Let's go. First Kahoot question. Here we go. Start. Question number 1. What is the largest lake in the world? We got the Caspian Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Lake Superior, Lake Victoria. What do we got? Answers are coming in. And all the Googlers are coming in last. There we go. Boom. Caspian Sea is the correct answer. Those of you who said Mediterranean, you were wrong. Those of you who said Lake Superior, you were wrong, and Lake Victoria, you were wrong. Hopefully there's not too much of a delay on this. So if there is, then that's okay, because everyone's got a delay at the same time. Also makes it difficult to Google, so there you go. All right, next question. Or let's see who's in the leader. In first place is Duck0504. Congratulations to whoever you are, duck person. They're all ducks. The top 5 are ducks. That is so obnoxious, guys. You're so mean. Okay, here we go. Next question. Which NBA team is based out of a city with the same name as a city in ancient Egypt? Okay. The Heat, the Grizzlies, Suns, Rockets. What is it, guys? Same city name. What do you got? It is the Grizzlies, the Memphis Grizzlies. For those of you who are unaware, the Memphis was a city in ancient Egypt. So good job, guys. If you guessed, then good job guessing. For those of you who knew it, well done. All right. Next question. Here we go. Now it's Duck814. There you go. Duck814 is in the lead. Here we go. Next question. How many of the 7 ancient wonders of the world were built by Greeks? All right, this is one of my favorite games, 7 Wonders. How many of these were built by Greeks? Were 3 of them built by Greeks? Or 5, 2, 6? What do we got? Five was the correct answer. All right. 5 was right. A lot of you guys said 3. No, the Greeks built a ton of the ancient wonders of the world because the Greeks were one of the first colonizers. They went everywhere and they were pretty much all over the place. So even Alexandria, which is in modern day Egypt, the lighthouse was still built by Greeks who lived there. So there you go. Crazy stuff. Next question. Let's see who's in the lead. We got Duck070802. Hey, we finally got someone who's not a duck. William Dubes. I'm cheering for you, man. Come on, beat the ducks. These mean ducks who's making fun of me. All right, here we go. Next question. You're going to have 30 seconds the next time. 30 seconds to do it next time. These are double points. What U.S. state is this flag from? We're going to show you the flag. Ready? This is the flag. What U.S. state is this from? You got to type in your answers. Type it in. It's from one U.S. state. What do we got? It's from one state. What do you think? What do we got? What do we got? And the answer is, do we got anyone got it? We got one. Who got it? Rhode Island is the correct answer. I saw another Rhode Island which spelled it wrong. I'm so sorry if you spelled it wrong. I don't know what to tell you. The H is before the O, so I don't know who that is, but that's a bummer. But one person got it right. Let's see if that one person just took the lead. What do we got? Duck79. Okay, there you go. It looks like Billy's out. So sorry, Billy, you're out of the top 5. Well job to the one person who got Rhode Island. Next question. Okay. Which of these countries does not currently exist? We have Lesotho, Brunei, Andorra, and Czechoslovakia. Which country does not actually exist as a country? What do you guys got? One of these is not a real country right now. It is Czechoslovakia. There we go, guys. Czechoslovakia used to be a country, but it no longer is because of tons of civil wars and stuff. So now it is split up into a bunch of little mini countries in the Balkans. Cool. We got Let's see who's in the lead now. Do we got a duck still? It's still a duck. Okay, still duck 79. Gosh, you guys are so annoying. Okay, here we go. Next question. Wait. Up 91 places. Duck 1002 is the highest climber. There you go. Okay. Before they were suspended, which city was the 2020 Summer Olympics supposed to be held in? Okay. Pyongyang, Tokyo, Beijing, or Shanghai? Which is the city for the 2020 Summer Olympics? It is Tokyo. Good job, guys. Most of you got that right. I gave you an easy one. There you go. For the 5 who said Pyongyang, just so you know, Pyongyang is the capital of North Korea, which is definitely not doing the Olympics anytime soon. So laughing at you guys, whichever you 5 guys are. All right, what do we got? Another duck. Duck 070802. I don't even know what to say about this anymore. So, okay. It looks like there's going to be ducks at the top 3. So there you go. Which of these actors have won the most Oscar awards? We're going to give you 4 options. We got Tom Hanks, we got Brad Pitt, we got Jodie Foster, and Katharine Hepburn. What do we got? Which one of these actors have won the most Oscar awards? It is Katharine Hepburn, not Tom Hanks. Sorry, guys. Most of you got thrown off by that one. Katharine Hepburn won 4, and she got 21 nominations, which is a record. So good job to her. Even though I think she's no longer with us. So okay. All right. Next question. Duck 79 is back in top. Here we go. Which of these Gen Z terms means "indeed I speak truth without deception"? Dude, fire. And a oop. No cap. Or no you. Which one of these means "indeed I speak truth without deception"? It is no cap. Good job, guys. Good job. And I mean, that one really doesn't mean I speak truth without deception. It's more just like, hey, I don't know what else to say. And like that's really all that means. But no cap was definitely the right answer there. So good job. Most of you guys got it right. Oh, we're back to Duck 070802. Good job. And Duck 1978 has a streak of 4. So there you go. Look at that. All right. Which president said, "And I'm president of the United States, and I'm not going to eat any more broccoli"? Which president said this? Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, or Al Gore? What do you got? It is George H.W. Bush. He is the one who hates broccoli so much. All right, here we go. Let's find our 3 winners. Duck 814 got in 3rd. Duck 0708. And in 1st place is Duck 79. Good job. Well done. Well done. All right, I'm unplugging. Boom. All right, guys. Good job. That was fun. That was good. YouTube almost kind of screwed it up a little bit, but you know what? We're not going to let YouTube get to us because we're better than YouTube. I wonder if it was just like they're streaming or something. I don't know. All right, real quick, I'm gonna reset up this. Okay, I'm gonna set this up a little bit differently. Sorry for the craziness, everybody looking on this. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we are back. I'm gonna put in this microphone. Okay. Instagrammers, can you guys hear me okay? Here's what I'm going to say. If you were one of those ducks, I have literally no idea who you were. I had like no idea at all. So if you're one of the ducks, just, I don't know, just like let me know and text me which one you were, okay? That way I can send you our prizes on that. So there you go. This is really, really bright. It's making my head shine kind of weirdly. So I'm going to adjust that super fast. Okay. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. Awesome, guys. How we doing? Feels good to be back. Excited. Just gonna fix this a little bit. So I'm looking at everybody at the same time. So there you go. I'm literally getting a call from someone. Okay, guys, stop. Literally, you're texting me and it's like coming through. Okay. All right, guys. Awesome. Hey, I got more YouTubers right now than Instagrammers. There you go. So I really gotta figure YouTube out. Just real quick, Instagram. Can you just comment really fast to let me know that you can hear me okay? Because I plugged in the microphone and I just want to make sure it's working. So I'll let you let me know on that. Cool. I'm excited, guys. Excited to get going. Nate, I missed you from last week. I will say this, like last week we did our first Zoom life group and it was awesome, guys. It went really, really well. So great job being a part of that. I thought it was super fun. And I just want to encourage you, if you want to continue to do Zoom, like you don't have to do it just that one time. You can do it more than that. But it's all good on that. So we are going to do another official Zoom life group after the meeting tonight, after the live stream. So if you would like to be a part of that, go ahead and make sure that you got your information from your life group leader, what the meeting ID is, and we'll go from there. Also, I do want to apologize about my daily devos. I've had several issues with Instagram. So it's been Instagram and YouTube that's been like the bane of my existence lately. But basically, a couple of days ago, I tried to post one and it wouldn't post. It said I had to delete like stuff from my phones, that I had enough space, and then next thing you know, I deleted the video and I couldn't get it back. So my daily devos is back on track now, but I didn't post one a couple of days ago because I was having like technical issues. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start posting my daily devo, not just on Instagram, but also our YouTube page. So if you have not subscribed to OPCM students, go ahead and subscribe to that. And that way you get all our daily devos. I'm going to post the Winter Blast recap and the Winter Retreat recap, which Ash just told me is almost done. So there you go. Subscribe to that. You'll have everything you need there, and we'll get that going. And also, I just got to say, like, great job on the comments, because last time I made a little call to you guys to not be super distracting about the comments, and you did it. You did so good. So great job in the comments. Once we start doing the message and we do the worship, I just encourage you to lay off on the comments and not get distracting with that, so that way we can actually hear from God's word together. Yeah, and also if you guys are not following the OPCM students Instagram page, we are putting our staff chats on that page right now, and it's just on our story. So every day we have a different staff chat from a different person, and guys, they're so awesome. They're really fun for me to watch and do. So it's just been really enjoyable, guys. So make sure you get on that and enjoy those staff chats, because they've been doing a great job at it. All right, so the main crux of my message tonight is going to be answering the question that we started last week, which is, what is God's will for you during this coronavirus crazy thing that's going on right now? And that's what we're looking at. Like, what is God's will for you right now? And one thing that's for sure is that God's will is big. Sometimes we think of God's will as being this huge, massive thing that's bigger than us, which it is, which means that coronavirus somehow is part of God's will for the world. We don't know why. We don't know what it's for, but we know that is part of God's will. But God's will is also personal and small, because his will is for you to daily walk with him. Every time you wake up in the morning, you have the choice to live in God's will, but he has a plan for you. He has a purpose for you on that day. And that's a big thing for us. And I know some of you guys have started to feel like these days have been kind of wasted right now. Like you wake up, you eat, you Insta, you game, you go back to sleep. That's some of you guys. I know other you guys are homeschoolers, and you're just like, no, wait, my schedule is completely the same. Like, because I'm still doing homeschool. And if that's you, that's totally fine. Then that's a good thing, because your life is not disrupted as much as everyone else's. But it's probably still getting to you that there's this consistent containment in your home, and that's got to be wearing on you at some point. This quarantine containment where you're not leaving, you're sticking around in one place, you're not seeing other people. That's going to continue to wear on you. But my encouragement to you guys is that God has a plan for you. His will is for you every day. Last week we talked about how part of that will is for you to bless others. And because God has given us this unique ability and power to bless as his people. That's what we talked about last week. And the way he's done that is with the Spirit. He's given us his Spirit to live with us, to live within us and with us. And that Holy Spirit gives us the power to bless other people. But we talked about how technology also gives us the ability to bless people like never before. You have a reach of blessing that you never had before, which is incredible. But oh my gosh, the ducks are back, guys. I kid you not, they're back. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this happen. I want you to see the ducks, all right? Because you just don't believe me. So I'm gonna go get these ducks. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Okay, all right. This is so great. I can only take one thing though. I have a phone and a computer. I don't know what to do. What should I take right now? Okay. All right. I'm gonna show it to the YouTube. So phone people, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna leave you here. I'm not abandoning you, but YouTube has slightly more viewers than the phone. So I'm gonna do the YouTube. Okay. You ready for this? All right. Here we go. Okay. I didn't see him. I just heard him this time. Oh my gosh. No. There's no way. Are you serious? Oh, okay. I see deer. What the heck? Okay, I know what happened. It was my dad messing with me. That was my dad's car. Okay, but you see this from last week? You see all this duck poop? That was the ducks, okay? They were there. It was totally my dad messing with me, guys. Oh my gosh. His car was like driving out like super fast as I was leaving. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay, so they weren't ducks. It was my dad. He was tapping on the window. So thanks a lot, Dad. I appreciate that. Just to mess with me. So there you go. You guys are... Oh, man. That's so awesome. Just the way that I get messed with. So just for the record, Dad, in case you're watching, you broke quarantine, so you just broke the law. So there you go. Thanks a lot for that. All right. I'm not falling for it this time unless I see them. I didn't see them this time. I only heard it. So there you go. But like when I went outside, my dad's truck was like speeding away at like top speed. So clearly that was what was going on. All right, guys, man, I'm sorry. I'm so scatterbrained today. The YouTube not working and me getting pranked. So I'm sorry. I'm just totally all over the place. All right. My encouragement to you guys is to bless not just the people outside in the world with Instagram and social media, that's what I was really encouraging you guys last time is use technology to bless other people in a powerful way. That was what I was really encouraging you guys. My encouragement to you is that Instagram, can you hear me okay? I just want to make sure the mic didn't get messed up when I moved. Okay. My encouragement is also to bless the people that are in your house. Bless the people that are really close to you. And here's the deal with that. Sometimes the people that are closest to us, like your parents and your siblings, are the hardest people to bless. Those are the hardest people to actually be in good relationship. Why is that? Well, it's because the people closest to you are the ones who actually know you the best. And that means that they know parts of you that you don't like. And you know parts of them that they don't like. The people closest to you will know that you know them really well, and they know you really well. And that means that you end up seeing the sides of each other that you try to hide from strangers. You try to hide from other people, from friends, or from anyone else in your life. You try to hide those things because you don't want people to see who you really are. And that means there's certain parts about you that you put a false front up, you put a mask up so that people can't see it. But the closer you get to someone, the more they know about you, the more you know about them, and the more that false mask just kind of melts away until you see each other for who they really are. And that means that all the jealousy, all the pride, the self-esteem problems, the lies, the manipulation, the blindness, the sin, it's all just put on full display for the other person to see, and it really doesn't look good. Guys, I recently took a trip up north with my family, and it was like, I mean, like my full family with my parents and my siblings and their kids. Like it was this big family trip in January. It was super fun, actually. I had a great time. But one thing we did a lot is all of us together, we played a lot of Settlers of Catan. And I love Settlers of Catan, guys. It's like one of my favorite board games. I love it. It's super fun. But we played this a lot when we were up there, and it was typically like me, my dad, my sister, my brother, her other sister, my brother-in-law. We'd all get together. We'd play these Settlers of Catan games, and we'd just play like day after day. It was great. One night, though, I was playing with my brother-in-law, my sister, and my brother. My brother's name is David. And we're playing Catan, and something that he did just like really got on my nerves, and I said something else, and then that got on his nerves, and then pretty soon, guys, like we were kind of at each other's throats. Like we were really mad at each other, and it was like I was transported back in time to like 10-year-old Perry, where I wanted to punch my brother right in his stupid face. Like that's all I wanted to do. And nothing happened. Like we ended up hugging it out. It was totally fine. And by the way, my sister came through and just completely wiped us out by getting Longest Road and putting a city like right on the sheep and ore. It was like crazy. But I remember coming out of that and just being so mad. Like my face was flushed and red, and I was like, like David, you're the worst. And I came downstairs to Sarah, and she was like, how was it? And I said, well, I wanted to punch David in the face, and I told Sarah, like, David is the only one, not the only one of the only people who can bring that out of me, where I feel like I'm no longer a 28-year-old man married with kids, but I'm like a little child fighting with my brother over something stupid because we're both just too prideful to give any ground on anything. It's amazing how like your brother and your sister can bring that out of you. And they really can. And this happens when someone knows you really well and you know someone else really well. And this is why marriages become really hard as time goes on. It's really fun dating and relationships and girlfriend and boyfriend, that's really fun when you really don't know each other. And then suddenly you get married and you actually really do get to know each other. No matter how well you think you know your boyfriend or girlfriend, or even your spouse, if it's not been long, just wait. Like, you really don't know them. Like, you're gonna find out. Like, you will know so much about them, and they will know so much about you, in all the bad things as well as the good. They will know everything about you. And that makes it so difficult because you can't hide your real self from your spouse. You can't hide your real self very well from your brother and sister or your parents. The people closest to you that God has given you and your family are going to see you for who you really are. So how do we bless the people closest to us when it's hard because they know us so well? And those we have a hard time loving, they just have a hard time loving us. We have a hard time loving them. Well, we're going to look at Psalm 73, and it's actually the psalm that we skipped today in the Daily Devo. And in it, the psalmist talks about how angry he is that the world works the way it does, right? He's just mad at the Lord. He's mad at God that people are getting away with evil. He's just generally angry. How can God let bad people get away with bad things, right? That's what he's mad at. While all the good people are they're not being rewarded for their goodness. And he looks at God and he's saying, like, how are you letting this happen? Like, how is this fair? He says this in verse 12. This is Psalm 73. This is what the wicked are like. Always free of care. They go on amassing wealth. Surely in vain I have kept my heart pure and have washed my hands in innocence. All day long I've been afflicted, and every morning brings new punishments. When I tried to understand all this, it troubled me deeply till I entered the sanctuary of God. Then I understood their final destiny. So he says, I've kept my heart pure in vain. I've been good for what, God? You don't even care. The righteous don't get what they deserve, and the evil people don't get what they deserve. Like, why have I been good? Why have I been righteous? Why have I been looking, searching for you and seeking you in my life, Lord? And he says, then I entered the sanctuary of God, and everything changed. My perspective, everything in the world changed. How? Because he suddenly realizes that he's known by God and that he suddenly knows God. This changes everything. His perspective changes. His entire world changes. Everything goes upside down because God is the only person who you will know and not let you down. And he's also the only person who knows you completely and won't give up on you. That's the beauty of our Lord, is that he's the only one that you will ever know and not let you down. But he's also the one who knows everything about you and will never give up on you. Luke 12:7 says that God knows you so well, he knows how many hairs are on the top of your head. And that's the truth. The Lord knows you better than you know yourself. And I want the same thing that changed the psalmist in Psalm 73 to affect you with your homes. Guys, enter into God's presence. Read his word, worship him, be known by him, and know him. And watch just how less disappointed you get in your siblings and your parents. The people closest to you suddenly, like, you're able to see them in the right light. In the same way that the writer of Psalm 73 was able to see the wicked people and the righteous people of the world in the right light, our perspective becomes correct when we enter into the presence of God. So what does that look like for you guys to enter into God's presence? That's one of my questions for you guys for Life Group tonight. But what I want to encourage you guys to take this time this week to bless the people closest to you. How can you do that? Not just the people away from you and far away. How can you bless the people that are right next to you, that are in your house? And that's what I want. That's one of the things I want you to talk about in Life Groups tonight. All right. The fake ducks / my father, and the YouTube messing up kind of set us back today. So I'm gonna do one song instead of two. I was gonna do two, but my song today is the Father's House, and I also put this up on our Spotify playlist. Remember, I update that every week before Wednesday night, and that's my goal, is for you guys to be able to spend some personal time in worship throughout that. So I'm just gonna do that song right now. It's a song about it's a song about the presence of the Lord. what it's like to walk into God's house, the Father's house, which is where we belong. And there's something special about coming home. I remember when I left home because I got married and went to school. There's something special about coming back. Before I really built roots anywhere, and my parents' house, just I remember walking in and the smell is the right smell, and just the feel is the right feel. Everything about that is what it feels like to come home. And this is what God gives us. He gives us a home to come to and a presence to be with. And when we're there, we're able to bless the people in our physical homes, the people that we're actually spending time with. So that's my encouragement to you guys. It's this song. Let's sing together. All right. If you can, I just want to encourage you to sing with me on this. All right. I know it might feel weird, it might feel awkward, but it's a good thing to do. Just be able to worship and sing together. Sometimes on this journey, get lost in my mistakes. Looks to me like weakness is a canvas for strength. My story isn't over, my story's just begun. Failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, here in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, here in the Father's house. Arrival's not the end game, the journey's where you are. You never wanted perfect, you just wanted my heart. And the story isn't over if the story isn't good. Failure's never final till the Father's in the room. And failure's never final when the Father's in the room. Lay your burdens down. Ooh, here in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Prodigals come home, the helpless find home. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. Prison doors fling wide, the dead come to life. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. Miracles take place, the cynical find faith. Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. Jericho's walls are quaking, strongholds now are shaking. Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. Love is breaking through when the Father is in the room. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, here in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Heavenly Father, Lord, we love you. God, we pray that you would give us a true sense of your presence. Lord, when we stand in your presence, when we stand in your house, God, everything else just fades away. God, it allows us to view the people closest to us the same way you view them, Lord, with love and with blessing. God, we pray that you'd give us the strength and the ability to do that. We love you. We pray these things in your name. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for bearing with all the YouTube issues. Hopefully, I'll get it all straightened out next week, so we won't worry about that. But as far as game goes, keep posted on our Instagram page because we'll be posting on what our plan is for the game on that. But I thought Kahoot went pretty well, so great job. It was awesome seeing you guys. Head to life groups. So my 7th grade guys, head to life groups. All right, see you guys.